Okay, we are live. Good morning, good afternoon from wherever you are. Today is another great day, and I'm coming live from Cedar Rapids. Hi, everybody. Hi to all our viewers. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for following us. Thank you for those who will watch a replay. Here is Prina Malua. I'm originally from Togo and I live in the US with my husband and our two kids. I'm also a business mentor, a business owner helping people work online. Yes, today I have another amazing guest, please, from the England. Yeah, from the UK. So meet our guest, Jade. Welcome, Jade.
Thank you. Thank you so much for inviting me here in your page.
You're welcome.
I'm so grateful for it. And good morning. Good morning to
Good
all our friends there
morning.
in the US, to all your viewers. And of course, good afternoon here in the UK. And yeah, good evening to other parts of the world, whatever your time zone is. Blessed day to all
Thank
of
you.
you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you for accepting my invitation.
The pleasure is mine.
You're welcome. All right. Would you please introduce yourself to our viewers?
Yeah, sure. My name is Jade Locke, and as what you've mentioned earlier, I am from England, but I am originally from Philippines, so from Asia. My husband is from England. That's why we moved here. I am a mom. I am homeschooling my child. I only have one child, my unico iho, and he is 4 years old. So I am full time homeschooling him, and he is full time homeschooled. And so
Wow.
my background is I'm a teacher by profession. I've been teaching for more than 2 decades in my life, and I have PhD in education. But I ended up homeschooling my son. So yeah, that's all about
Wow.
me.
Thank you so much. All right. Would you tell us, please, what made you decide to start an online business?
Well, to begin with, when my son was 16 months old, I sent him to a daycare center because I needed to go to work. I was teaching then. And I felt so guilty because I'm a teacher and I sent my son, he was 16 months old, he was too young, sent to daycare
Yes.
center. And we whenever we leave him at school, sometimes he cries. And of course, we know that when a child until 5 years old, it is a very critical stage. That is
Yes.
where the cognitive development and all development of his life is structured, and so that he can carry that up to his adult life, right? And I
Yeah.
was so I was so guilty that, oh dear, what should I do? And we found out that he is advanced. He is fast learner. I will not say that he is genius. He haven't tested
Yeah.
yet, but he is really very fast learner and advanced compared to other kids. For teaching more than 20 years, I've seen a lot of kids, and I can say that he is really like exceptional. And so, as a teacher, of course, in my mind that I can really I can really help my son with his development, and who can teach him more than I do, right? It's me should
Mhm.
be the
You.
one who can help him. And
Yeah.
so how can I do it when I am working? And so we prayed about it, and we decided that maybe I need to look for something that I can just stay at home.
Yeah.
And then that time we decided to move to England. And when we came here, for me as teacher back in Asia, it was difficult because I have my son, and we were new here, so I have to stay at home. And when you have worked in your life for a long time, and
Yeah.
suddenly no money, it is a different feeling. And
Yes.
it added to all the reasons why I need to look for something that I can do. One thing that I was thinking is that to go teach online, but because of the time difference, as we know that most of the students in online classes are from Asia, so the time difference will not be able to really make it materialize as possible. And so we will look online of what we can do uh, through online. And I saw a lot of things online, like Shopify and affiliate marketing and all of those things. But there's a lot of scams too. And
Yeah.
we don't want to do that because I was scammed before a couple of times. So you know that like the stigma and all this like
Yeah.
phobia when you saw already when
Yeah.
you see that this online business, oh dear, it's a scam again.
This is
You
scam.
really
Yeah.
you would really think like that, right? And so what happened was that we really prayed about it. And one time I was scrolling on Facebook, though I'm not really good at Facebook. I saw this. It's like an ad. Scrolling. It was an ad that offers a lot of things. But what really caught my eyes was there's 90% automated and only
Mhm.
10% that you can do. And so I click that, and they offer a free webinar at no cost because we did not have no money. I had no
Yeah.
money.
Yeah.
So I click that and I watch. It was a bit long. And so what I did was while doing the house chores, washing the dishes, I
Mhm.
played the webinar. You know, when you're a mother, you know mom knows best. You can do
Yes.
multitasking.
We do
And that's what
more tasks.
yeah, mother are very, very good at that. And so I watched and I was so interested. And then that was the day where we changed our lives.
Wow. Thank you so much. Thank you for sharing. Yeah, I can relate to what you said. I was working as well. I was working about 6 years, but
Yeah,
when I quit my job, I stay home. It wasn't easy. Yeah, in this day, laying on one person's income is not easy at all. It's not easy. So that's why I
yeah,
was trying to find something that I could do from home while keeping my kids at home. And
yeah.
I came across this business as well. Yeah, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
So please, would you tell us what were the steps you went through to get your business set up?
So after I watched the webinar, I contacted the one who advertised it, its mentor,
All right.
and it's so of course I have to set up. I have to it everything is automated anyway, as what they have
Yes.
promised. So
Yes.
I just need to really set up. I underwent a training, which because I am a mother and I can do it mother, but really like fall on right, fall on
Yes.
mother. You know, when just sharing my story, when you have
Mhm.
one son it is equivalent to three. Then that is more difficult to have one than three or
Yeah.
two kids. So i I only have to go the training when he is sleeping.
Wow.
And so I had to do the training. It took me longer. It took me like more than a week to just set up everything. Because
Oh,
once your business is set up, then you can enjoy the automation. Because like other legitimate businesses, especially this one is online and worldwide, it needs to be set up because this is a business.
yes.
This is not a get rich quick scheme.
Yeah.
This is real. And so you need to set this up. And after setting up, then everything went really well.
Yeah.
And those are the steps that I took the training, I set up the business, like, but the heavy lifting of the business, like the funnel, uh, like the website, of course, and the sale, the back end, everything is with the system already, so you don't need to
Yeah.
do all those things. So
Yes.
it was easy that I thought. And of course I like it because the training is video based,
Mm-hmm.
and it is based on my face, you know. So even if how slow I could finish the training, it is okay. And it's very, very easy to understand. I am not tech savvy. I'm not tech savvy, even though I'm a teacher. You know, when you're a teacher, you know how to do PowerPoint, you know how to do Microsoft Word, Excel a little bit for the grades of the kids, and that's all. And the
Yeah.
rest, I know nothing. But because the business is really well built, teaching you the very small things in detail. You don't need to be a tech savvy, so you can do this business, and which I believe that is really great and makes this business stand out from other
Yes.
businesses. Yeah,
Thank you so much.
you're very
Yeah,
welcome.
as you mentioned, the training is very easy. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
something that anybody can do. Yeah, it's very clear. Thank you so much. All right. So, would you tell us, please, how you manage your time now with your child, your family, and your business? How do you manage your time?
It's easy to manage
Right.
because as what I've mentioned is 10% automated,
Yeah.
and now I understand what automation is. Really, you know, when we set up our business and everything, because we are the family that really like to go out a lot.
Yes.
We have this concept and mindset that we have to we have to help our child. I am homeschooling, so not only homeschooling by book, you know, or by he has a certain curriculum and just teaching him at home. I want him to explore outside. So we really like to go outside, we like to go adventure, and that's how a child would really learn. And in this business, we can do that. So it's easy to manage. There's really
Yeah.
nothing really that will stress you out. Oh, what should I do now? I have this very, very busy, and the stress level will go up, 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 up. Up. And it's
Yes.
just today that I realized that, oh, I like being a mother. I like being a wife. I enjoy my married life
Mhm.
now because I have a business. I can spend time with my son. I homeschooling him, which is very important and my priority. And I can cook. My husband really, really delicious food. I can study
Yeah.
cooking and all these things. So it's really easy when you know that your business is up and running in the background. Then you have no stresses at all. Thinking about your business, if oh, my business is earning a profit or losing, you know, stuff like that. So you don't really need to think like that. And so yeah, it's I'm managing very well.
All right.
Thank
Thank you
you.
so much. Thank you so much. The system is flexible, is global. You can go everywhere with it. When you are out with your child, you're still working on your business, right?
That's
Yeah,
true.
that's great. Yeah. For me, I work on my business in the morning when they are still sleeping. Right now, they are still sleeping, and I'm working on it. When they get up, I stop everything. I make them breakfast. We do everything, and after that, I work on my business as well a little bit. Yeah, this is
Yeah,
the
that's good.
business. It's the best business for mothers. Yeah, especially for
Yeah,
mothers. You don't have to work
that's
extra hours. You don't have to be committed. You work when you want. Yeah.
exactly. You do it when you want, and sometimes, yeah. Let me add to that.
Mhm.
Yeah, the same with you. I only do this business when my son is sleeping. Why? Because he is 4 years old now, and when he can see me facing online, or I mean on the screen, he doesn't really like it.
I know.
He doesn't like it, and so and because I am trying to limit his screen time, I
Yes.
don't like him to be on the screen always, so I have to live by example as well. And so
Yes.
I try to not always on the screen, which is really, really good, right? And that is the flexibility of this
Yes.
business. Yeah.
Thank you so much. So, what are the benefits of this business?
Yeah, like what I mentioned earlier, we can go anywhere we want,
Mm-hmm.
and we can have our own holiday when we want. And yeah, connected with the question earlier, every Sunday we don't really do business, or weekend like Saturday,
Yes.
Sunday we don't do business. So but the business is giving us results still,
Yeah.
even
Yes.
though we don't do it at certain period of time, because it's there, it's running. And before, we were just dreaming when we started this business. We just moved here in England, and we live in a different town. And we really, really, one of our dreams was to live near the sea, near the beach, and near the forest. And now we are living our dreams, and that
Wow.
is really amazing for us. Now we live just couple of minutes walking to the sea, to the
Yeah.
beach. So we go there every day, especially now that it is summer. And
Yes.
also, couple of minutes we are by the forest, so we go
Mm-hmm.
running every weekend in the forest. And this is our dream place that we can retire, and
Yeah.
we can really, have a good life, meaning that we live in our dreams. Of course, we need to live our life.
Yeah.
My son is so noisy.
It's okay.
He's playing guitar very loud. Yeah, that's a benefit. And without this business we can do all these things.
Yes, we can't. Thank you
Yeah.
so much. Thank you. So, what is your advice to the people who are watching us, or the people who would like to start this business and are still skeptical? What do you advise them?
Oh, yeah. This is unsolicited advice for them, right? But because we are so passionate of helping other people to change their lives as well, and to have their own internet-based business, that's why we're sharing this opportunity to them. And when if you are there watching us, and especially to the mothers like us, because they can relate to us, and they can, as mothers, our stories might relate to more than one mother in the world, right? um, Take this opportunity, because opportunity knocks only once, and if this will be gone, will pass, then it will pass. And
Yeah.
opportunity, really, sometimes you have to take a chance, you have to take action, you really have to do something about it. And maybe this is what you are looking for a long time already. And you say that, oh, I don't know about internet this business. You will not know until you will get inside. You
Yes.
have to see it yourself, because we cannot just explain to them everything unless they have to see it themselves. And it's better to see it by themselves than just listening to other people, because they have to experience it themselves. And how to do that is just very easy, very easy. Just enter their name, their email address, and a free, no cost at all webinar workshop will be sent to them. And if they don't have time, because the webinar workshop may be in different time zone, then there's
Yeah.
always a replay where, like me, I only watch the replay and do the things that you are doing. This
Yeah.
business will be able to help them change their lives, because as many others, as thousands of others who entered into this business have changed their lives, then their life also might be changed. So take this opportunity and see it yourself. It's no cost, it's free. And another thing in this business is they will get a mentor and a coach, which
Yeah.
is really, really awesome. Why? Because We know that coaches and mentors nowadays, coaches especially, that is like sprouting like a mushroom all over. They
Yeah.
are very expensive, from ranging 100 to 500 pounds per session. Per session. In this
Yes.
business, you will have a coach and you will have a mentor for free for life. How awesome is that?
So
Right?
amazing.
It is amazing. And so if they enter their name, if they go inside, then they will be provided with mentors and a coach that they can call, they can ask questions. And there's lots of people in this business. There's 120,000 people in the community that they can share journey, they can make friends, and they will support you in your journey. And for me, one of the benefits that I haven't mentioned earlier is you can make friends like us. I am in
Yes.
England. I did, I don't know you from Eve, but
Yeah.
because of this business, yeah, we connected. That is really awesome. So my advice is that you have to take action now. Now is the time, not
Yes.
later, not tomorrow.
Not
Now.
tomorrow. Thank you so much. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hello, we have some people commenting. Hi, Natasha. Thank you. Thank you for tuning in. She said she's watching the replay from London. Thank you for watching. We have Amia. Thank you, Amia. Good morning.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Grace. Bless, bless. She said watching from Texas. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. All right.
Thank you for watching.
Thank you. Thank you. All right. Thank you so much. Thank you, Jade. Have a nice day.
You're
And
welcome. It's a pleasure for me to be here, and thank you so much for all the people who watch and even for the replay. Send this message if you watch on replay, and so yeah, we can shout out your name.
yes, thank you so much.
My pleasure, always.
Yes. Have a nice day.
Thank you. You too. Bye,
Thank you.
everybody. God
Bye
bless.
bye.